inquiring young minds.
Bro, are you
In the opening years
good?
of the 20th century, most school kids went home for lunch. In the 20s and 30s, however, many schools began offering free or low-cost lunches. Since bologna was relatively inexpensive, it became a popular
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. She's at the lean, the family. Credit card.
lunchtime
I
staple.
want some bologna action, bro. Does anybody else not want some bologna now, bro? Like, please. Yo, Vipers with the 10 gifted. Yo, W Vipers with the 10 gifted. Thank you. Happy birthday, Rory. Yo, another 5 from Vipers. That's 15 for Vipers. Yo, W Vipers with the 15 gifted. I really appreciate you. Thank you. What did you just say, you disgusting, rancid, putrid, horrific loser? Bread dates back to 800 BC in Egypt. See, why you just spread misinformation? Why? There was no way people knew how to make bread way back then. Stop. Yo, MC with the 5, thank you. Why y'all lying? Yo, Kahlua with 25,000 bits, by the way. Lord have mercy. W Kahlua with the 25,000 bits. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Thank you. W Kahlua with the 25,000 bits. I just seen that fly by. Appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. W Kahlua with the 25,000 bits. That's absolutely insane. Appreciate
Then, in 1946, President Truman
Search it up. I'm here to tell you. Okay? I'm here.
signed the National School Lunch Act, establishing lunch programs nationwide. Bologna fit the bill nicely. It was relatively cheap, filling, and easy to prepare, favored by students and harried lunch ladies alike. One concoction that may stand out, especially for school kids in the South, the bologna boat, a slice of bologna topped with mashed potatoes and cheese.
That looks absolutely disgusting. That looks like a disease.
The mid-20th century also saw the rise of refrigeration and grocery store refrigerated sections. Convenience foods like bologna, which were packaged in plastic and had a long shelf life, were popular with busy parents too.
Cap. Here's to your health. Oh, now he's about to tell us everything that's wrong with bologna. But do I care? No, I don't.
But flavor and freshness do not always equate to a food's health benefits. For this and other reasons, not everybody is a bologna fan.
Yes, they are.
I hate bologna. Like,
who are you?
More than anything.
Who are you? Excuse me?
Not everybody is a bologna fan.
I hate bologna.
Who do you
more
think
than
you are? Tommy with the 5, thank you.
Anything else in the world. Oh.
Why are you? Stop!
Some of those school kids gagged on bologna sandwich day. And more than one prison riot has been blamed on the meals inmates are fed, many of which include cold bologna sandwiches.
That's a good thing.
Sometimes more than once a day.
Bologna's good.
Bologna contains high amounts of sodium, fat, and disconcerting sounding ingredients.
So? Wow, that's crazy.
It's like potassium acetate and sodium erythorbate.
That's good for you.
Potassium acetate is used as a preservative and acidity regulator in food. But another of its applications is as a runway de-icer.
That's okay.
Icy deliciousness. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats like bologna, sausages, and deli ham as a Group 1 carcinogen, which means that there's evidence that processed meats can increase your risk of cancer, especially of the bowel and...
Bro. It's called Class 1 carcinogen, not Group 1 carcinogen, by the way. Get your facts straight. But who cares?
Stomach. So bologna is probably not an everyday
Thank
food
you.
if you're paying attention to your intake of salt, fat, and preservatives.
I mean, dude, everything's a carcinogen, chat.
Despite its questionable health benefits and its reputation as cheap, processed junk food,
Cat, and
bologna-
literally, me and my buddy Link, we've had a meme for years. Every time we get hungry, it's like, man, I need some carcinogens. That's what we've been saying forever. Because we know whatever we're about to go eat is going to be a carcinogen.
he still finds its way.
Bro's trying to cope. I ain't got no reason to cope. I ain't going to sit there and act like it ain't bad. Am I going to quit eating it? Nope. What you talking about? You think, bro, what you mean?
Onto the menu of butcher shops and fine dining establishments across America. Today, there are plenty of places to get high-end bologna. The Midwest is studded with old-world-type sausage
Y'all
makers
need to
that
quit
sling
hating,
the meat,
bro.
like Usingers in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Frick's Quality Meats in Washington, Missouri, Kogel's in Flint, Michigan, and the list goes on. With all that delicious bologna at their disposal,
Oh,
it's only
man.
natural that chefs across the country would be putting it to use.
Let me get some of that
Fried bologna
bologna.
sandwiches, we got them. Thick-cut, thin-shaved American cheese or cheddar.
Do y'all remember that block of bologna I was telling you about to start the
Fried
stream?
bologna sandwiches,
This shit right
we
here.
got 'em.
This whole block. Man, that is so good. That is so good right there. Takis chicken sandwich with the 5.
Thick-cut, thin-shaved American cheese or cheddar. What's your pleasure? There are bologna salad sandwiches, German pasta salad
Okay,
with
stop.
bologna, even mini corn dogs called French poodles.
That would
which
hit.
incorporate that Midwestern classic, ring bologna. In 2017, Bon Appetit named New Orleans restaurant Turkey and the Wolf the best restaurant of the year. The restaurant's fried bologna sandwich in particular received an extremely enthusiastic review from critic Andy Knowlton, who wrote, "Chef-owner Mason Hereford's take on a bologna sandwich had nothing in common with the mayo and Wonder Bread ones I grew up
You are
eating. In
glazing.
his, 3 slices of locally made bologna were griddle fried, blanketed in American cheese, and stacked
No, you're messing it up. Bologna sandwiches don't need cheese, Chad. They don't.
on thick-cut, butter-griddled Pullman slices with house-made hot mustard, Duke's brand mayo, and shreddus, what Mason calls shredded lettuce.
Okay.
It was further crunchified with 2 fistfuls of vinegar-brined potato
It does,
chips.
I'm not gonna lie, it does
Yeah,
look,
does
that
sound
looks
like a pretty
good.
damn good
Wow,
sandwich.
that looks good.
Chef Matt Bolus, who runs restaurants in Nashville and Louisville, summed up bologna this way: fried bologna is good for your soul. Cold bologna can be just as delicious when done right. I mean, really, all bologna is good for the soul.
Yeah,
it's the food
it's
of the
not
people.
good for your body though, but it's good for your soul. That's all that matters.
Bologna, the soulful deli meat of the people. What's good for the soul is also good for the complexion, right? Bologna's popularity as a comfort food item isn't limited to menus. Oscar Mayer is upping its bologna game with a recent foray into the world of skincare.
What?
With the officially branded Oscar Mayer Bologna Hydrogel Sheet Face Mask. Hey, maybe that de-icer will strip the wrinkles from your complexion. An Oscar Mayer marketing exec says the meaty facializer is inspired by those who used to playfully make masks out of their bologna as kids.
Nobody
This
ever
product was
did
born
that.
as a modern-day way to spark smiles for fans of
Oh,
Oscar
that's
Mayer
nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
and beauty enthusiasts alike. And hey, if the masks are sold out, you can always make yours the old-fashioned way. So what do you think? Bologna
I think bologna. What was you about to ask?
good or bologna great?
Bologna
Let us
great.
know.
Bologna good. Bologna good. Yo, happy birthday, Gina. Okay, good. This is a good poll. This is a good poll right here. I'm happy with this. It has a little bit too many bads, but at least good is winning. That's what I can say. Airbender, thank you. What this disgusting loser just say? Processed goobers. Let me guess, Tom Rolling 247. Everything you eat is all natural and you live out in the woods. You don't eat nothing processed. Let me guess, buddy. Shut up. Yeah, you don't eat nothing processed. You're just a health fanatic. You eat just pure cut. You got your own cows in your backyard that you dehead with a shovel when you're ready to eat a steak. Is that what it is? Because I can guarantee you. You know what I mean?
It's Wayfair's biggest sale of the season. For 5 days only, get up to 80% off everything home during Wayfair's.
I'm good. Most disturbing things caught on doorbell footage, y'all already know. Baloney was never good. Yes, it literally was. I'm about to cut stream off.
This clip was captured at 5 in the morning on October 2nd, 2022. In it, 3 men are shown standing in front of this house's front door. They're carrying weapons and wearing masks resembling the ones from the movie The Purge. One of them sees the doorbell camera and immediately puts his hand over it.
Why are you putting your hand over the camera if you already have masks on? That's the whole point.
For a good portion of the video, all you can see is his glove. But for a second, he uncovers the camera, revealing all 3 men up close.
You can just tell they ain't about this life, chat. You can just tell by their aura they are not about this life. Look at the way he was like, no, cover the camera. Watch. Look. Bro, y'all so scary for no reason.
They're seen leaned up against the wall and crouching low to the ground, clearly trying to stay out of the view of anyone inside. That's when the homeowner finally wakes up to all the motion detected notifications on his phone.
They woke up to a motion detected alert, but there ain't no motion at the door, buddy. Let me tell you, these dudes are some
but
goobers.
all he sees is a glove covering the camera. Having not yet seen the earlier footage, he goes on the speaker and tries to identify who's on his front porch.
These dudes are some goobers, bro. Like, yeah, let's come.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
The men do not respond. So
Bro, that's when you say I have a bazooka aimed at the front door, you're gonna die in 10 seconds unless you leave. What you mean, hello?
Police. By the time the police arrived, though, the men were gone. Many believe they were trying to lure the homeowner into opening the door so they could rob him. But why then not try to convince him to come to the door when he came on the doorbell speaker? It's more likely they were trying to pick the lock while the camera was being covered.
Hello?
What they then planned to do when they got inside is anyone's best guess.
See somebody at your front door with a knife and like a mask on, you're like, hello? Hello?
This woman had just gotten back from walking her dog.
How you doing?
Her doorbell camera shows her starting to take off the dog's leash when she looks over to the right, causing her to quickly pick up her dog and get inside. Immediately, we find out why. A man comes into frame and walks right up to the front door. He tries the handle, but she managed to lock it just in time. The man then starts putting on gloves, and she also mentioned how
she got in the crib at the perfect time.
He was carrying zip ties. He looks into the house and tries the door handle multiple more times.
Zip ties?
Eventually, her neighbor comes outside. To this, the man picks up a nearby garden hose and acts like he's doing yard work. Once the neighbor left, the man walked around to the house's back door.
Camera recording.
Bro, if she would have been a second later.
He tried forcing the back door open, to which the homeowner locked herself in a room and called the police. In the time it took them to arrive, the man tried breaking in almost every window to the house.
What?
He broke off the screen to one of the back windows, but was ultimately unsuccessful at getting inside. By the time police arrived, he had left. There wasn't much the police could do by that point. The homeowner ended up posting the video to TikTok in the hopes that someone could identify the man.
I mean, he was right there!
No one could. 10-year-old Graydon Dowland is a kid from Riverton, Utah. It was around 6 p.m. on a night in December. He was alone walking home from basketball practice this night. At some point during his walk, he noticed a 4-door sedan driven by 2 men slowly lurking around behind him. Graydon said he started walking faster when he saw it. Then the car drove up right next to him. The men inside rolled down their windows and told Graydon they had candy in the back seat, trying to entice him inside.
Kellogg with the 5.
This happened only blocks away from his house. He ignored the men and only started to walk even faster away from them. A few seconds pass, and he makes it to his house's front porch. His family's house had a doorbell camera, and as Graydon approached, you're actually able to see the car in the background. He continues to look over at it as he walks up to the front door. He tries the front door handle, but realizes it was locked. At the exact same time, the car's...
They didn't give him a key?
Reverse lights turn on and it starts heading towards him.
He throwing rocks at him!
Graydon yells out and quickly grabs nearby rocks to defend himself. He then runs to his next door neighbor's house. Their door was unlocked, so he let himself in and immediately left it behind him. The car can then be seen turning around and following him. For the next several minutes, the car lurks around the area waiting for Graydon to come back outside. Police were called and a report was made. Graydon described...
Wow, bro's goated. Wow. Bro immediately, defended himself. He immediately started picking up rocks and throwing them at him. And then he ran to the neighbor's house.
The men as being in their 30s or 40s with no facial hair. Both Graydon's family and the police have almost no
This
doubt
little 13-year-old kid got quadruple the survival instincts that one dude did in that camping video. That grown man.
The men were trying to kidnap him that night.
But again, how do you not give your kid a key to the door?
Zaxby's just dropped new lemon pepper. So you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor you love on
Yo,
the chicken.
Zaxby's is going crazy with their ads, bro. I'd say I've seen more Zaxby's ads the past month than I have my whole life.
This clip shows a mother and her kids quickly packing their belongings in response to an evacuation notice. It happened in Canyon County, California, around the time a wildfire was raging across the area. In the back of the footage, you can see it. Fire and smoke loom over the neighborhood in the hills behind.
That is insane.
They pack as fast as they can, but they don't know how much time they have. Eventually, a man runs across the street, warning the family that the fire was coming up.
Everyone evacuate, the fire's coming up!
They finally leave the neighborhood, evacuated to safety at a nearby hotel. A few days later, the fire around the home died down.
Dude,
They
look
were
at
able
the
to return
fire
and survey the
action right
damage.
there.
Somehow, their house remained untouched, although the same can't be said for others in the neighborhood.
Their house?
Multiple nearby homes were completely destroyed by the fire.
Dude, could you imagine, Chad, if
This
you
video
had
was up.
30 seconds to evacuate your house, 30 seconds flat, what are you grabbing? 30 seconds. Yeah. "30 seconds, I'm grabbing Kitty. I'm grabbing the Nintendo Switch 2 box that Dashie signed and sent me. And I think that's all I'm grabbing. Everything else gone. I'm grabbing Kitty. My phone's... Your phone is default, though, because you can have your phone in your pocket. I don't know. I think I'd grab Kitty, that box, Might grab the YouTube play buttons. Oh no. No food? Bro, you can get food after. Food is not a thing that you're going to be grabbing, going out of your way to grab, if you have 30 seconds to evacuate your house. There's no way. I'd grab my wallet. Yeah, I'd grab my wallet. Yeah, I think that's it. Honestly. Yeah. Charger? But y'all got a charger in y'all's whip too, right? People got a charger in your car. The Game Award? No, the Game Award's in the warehouse, so it's straight. It's good. That would be a grabbed thing though, if it was in the crib. Yeah, honestly. So I got Kitty, the signed Nintendo Switch 2 box from Dashie. My wallet, and like my YouTube play buttons. Yep. Clothes. Oh yeah, I'm grabbing all the queso merch too. Yeah, I'm grabbing it too. Yeah, I'm grabbing all that and throwing it in. Yep. Zebra cake box with a 5. Thank you. Might grab it too.
It's uploaded to TikTok in order to warn others to be aware of their surroundings. In the video, the uploader, who was a mother named JoJo, and her son Daniel are returning home late at night. They open the front door and go inside. Once they close the door behind them, a man can be seen in the frame, walking up to the house. He immediately tries opening the door.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. Who's that?
Bro, if she wouldn't have locked that door, dude. Dude,
JoJo and Daniel
what?
engage in an argument, with JoJo telling him to go shower while he says he's too tired. Yeah, this doesn't...
She peeped him, though. You can see when she peeped him.
With
Look.
JoJo telling him to
she
go shower.
Was she looking? She's looking over him. She peeped him right there.
While he says he's too tired. Yeah, this doesn't drown out the clear sound of someone grabbing the front